Alright, you guys, welcome into collective reading. Energy check-in. It's currently planetary hour of Mars. Alright. It is Sunday, October the 19th, 6:23 a.m. I was woken up by shit this morning. I was looking at transits. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Apparently we're at a semi-square to Mars and to Mercury from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Moon in Libra with a semi-square over to Mars and Mercury in Scorpio. Shit show is what I'm going to call this morning. Okay, let's get into it. So right now, let's see where we are with this moon in Libra. It's going to be 3 degrees and 14 minutes of Libra. Let's see what this is. A group around a campfire. Inspiration of communion and the advantages of group endeavors that go beyond synergistic efficiencies. Sometimes inspiration requires a group and spiritual report. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Doing something for a good cause, are we? Saturn in Leo is like a 5 of Wands energy in tarot. Well, damn. With the Sun in Leo. Fortune. And the Moon in Aries, protection. I got Mars and Gemini on the bottom of the deck with decision. So I do see like a masculine and feminine energy surrounded by the sun. Right? It kind of feels like a masculine energy is wanting to do something more so out of generosity. The feminine energy is in this energy of wanting to protect, but there's fortune directly in the middle of it. So there's a decision that has to be made overall. All right, let's see. What is this? All right, so wow. I got the 7, the 8, and the 9 of Cups out here. The 2 and the 4 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. There's a lot of emotion here with like mental. What I do see is emotional withdrawal, indecision, something being negotiated. There's a wish fulfillment in the past. There's regret, sorrow, and or heartache in the present moment and in the near future. Feels like you're still living in some sort of fucking shit show illusion with the 7 of Cups. 2 of Wands, it's like make another plan. The Fool card. It's like make another plan. Go in a different direction. Because again, surrounding the sun, fortune energy, you got one masculine energy on generosity. The feminine energy is on protection. But there's a decision that has to be made in connection to whatever that fortune is, and that can be anything. It feels like there's a lot of emotions involved, though. Okay. The 4 of Wands. This could have something to do with like a brand new beginning with family. I mean, damn. Someone's trying to protect something from ending overall. because I get the Fool card coming out directly next to the World card. Anytime I see this message, it always gives me like, as soon as something starts, it ends immediately. But someone could be seeking like stability with family or something. Like emotionally, there's something you desire from the past. You're in a sense of hurt, regret, or sorrow right now. In the near future, feeling confused about this situation and what decision you have to make. So at this present moment, you would rather emotional withdrawal and negotiate like the situation. So if there's a masculine here trying to do something out of generosity, the feminine energy is in the energy of trying to protect one's fortune. So then the whole situation is like, protect your energy and stand ground on what you want. That will be your win. It's weird. It's weird. So on the masculine behalf, let me just kind of see where, because there's too much emotion involved here, way too much. All right, so the masculine energy feels connected spiritually. It's like a spiritual love type of energy. Show me the feminine's energy. Okay. The feminine energy is coming out with the month of May. So Taurus or Gemini energies. March is here as well. Strong emotions, passionate love or hate. Okay, so there'd be a Taurus, a Gemini, a Pisces, and or an Aries involved. That's interesting. Because I'm seeing from like the 12th house, first house, second house, third house. And there's a lot of emotion already out here. So the feminine is more so the one with most of the emotion. Show me the fortune card. That's the temporary problem. Success assured with good plans and hard work. There could be like a creative project. The sun in the 5th house could be like um, your hobby, your interest, whatever brings you happiness, peace, joy, contentment, children. It could be love affairs. I mean, it could be many different things. But there's a temporary problem surrounding this masculine spiritual love and the feminine having strong emotions, which turns from passionate love to hate real quick. But then in the middle, it says success is assured with good plans and hard work. So that's what I just said. It's like, before something begins, or something begins and it immediately ends, it came out with the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It was almost like a change of plans. Like having to make a decision, go in a different way, or do something differently. And bringing some sort of like stability to a family dynamic. Because there's way too much emotion out here. So at the present moment, the person that's in sorrow is understanding that if there was a third party situation here, that kind of is like spilt over, where they only have to have the alignment of the masculine and the feminine. You understand? So there's only room for like one spiritual union, and the masculine is looking for that spiritual love. Because in the past, it's almost like there was a wish fulfillment there. But in the near future, it's like, why do you have all these options? Or it's just creating some sort of illusion or trying to keep something a secret or someone a secret. Heavy on the Scorpio energy. By the way, this is Venus in Scorpio. And this transit is moving in on November the 6th. So, I mean, we're about, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks away from that energy. That's what I'm saying. It feels like someone wants a brand new beginning with like a family dynamic, a home, or something like this, connected to their happiness or whatever the fortune is. And it's like almost as soon as something begins, it immediately ends. All right. Hold on. So if you're standing ground on this, I don't know whose energy this is. Standing ground and the chariot is kind of like fighting for your position, holding your position, like feeling like this is something worth fighting for. Oh, wow. I didn't see the Two of Cups behind that. So whoever it is that's in sorrow is the one that knows that the third party situation has to go. And what's the only thing that's left is the spiritual love. You know what I'm saying? That's the person that they want to give to or work it out with. And that can be an Aquarian energy, or that's the wish fulfillment from the past. But they know they got to leave someone else out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, and that's going to break somebody's heart. And or start the drama, Five of Wands energy, and where the masculine is just trying to do something out of generosity. Okay. I can't make this shit up. So behind the chariot, I do see the King of Swords. So whoever this is going to speak up. They're going to say something. They're going to say exactly how it is, where they see success, and they're going to stand ground. All right? They're going 10 toes down on, this is what I want. So the temporary problem has to be like either where the fortune is coming from. All right? Who has to separate? If it looks like there's a father figure energy here, a mother figure energy, and obviously there's children. Because the mother is, hold on. The mother is protecting the children. You know what I mean? And the father figure comes in and says, well, I got to do something out of generosity. I've got to do something for a good cause. But it's for himself. Saturn is like him disciplining himself. Because what's needed here is the fortune, it's the happiness, it's the energy of the sun, right? And it could legit be a sun. I'm just saying. It could legit be a sun. There's two children here, all right? And I see a lot of different zodiac signs. So again, from Pisces to Gemini. Being involved with the feminine's energy overall. And where the strong emotions are taking place. But that turns from like love to hate, or from hate to love. It could be whatever. So if it's a like a start to a finish real quick, that could be an immediate love to hate real quick. You know what I mean? Where if the masculine is trying to do something out of generosity, it's only out of spiritual love. Or seeking that Two of Cups energy. Okay. Now, what is the illusion in the near future? The Seven of Cups. What is that? The numbers 44 or 77 could be of significance. I do see 777 out here as well with the Chariot, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Typically that's seen as like a lucky number. 55 is also out here. See what I'm saying? Victory in some sort of endeavor. The Seven of Cups is like if someone was to keep something a secret, for whatever reason, that's the best way to go. Oh my God. For whatever reason, that's the best way to go, is to keep something a secret. It's coming out as you're on the right path regarding some sort of aspect in your life. If you were to keep something a secret. It says you feel something's lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And this could be anything. But I see it being emotionally, so we're going to call it love. There's way too many fucking cups out here. Too much emotion. So the Mars and Gemini energy on the bottom of the deck over here. This shows like heated arguments, having to make a decision. Um, just kind of feels like your person's cross questioning you. See what I'm saying? There's some sort of like imbalance here. If there's two feminines involved, one feels trapped, one feels open to love, one is blindfolded, the other's not, one's receiving more, the other's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing like Gemini energy here, Libra energy here. So these are air signs. So intellectually, someone could be very frustrated with the energy of Mars because of the situation at hand. I'm seeing like the checkerboard here. I mean the chessboard. There could be a lot of drama surrounded by a situation. Show me the decision energy. Or having to make a choice. That's crazy. Decision or choice. Because even in the tarot, the Two of Swords is coming out. That's an indecision card, and that is the challenge. It's almost like, why is the masculine coming out as emotionally withdrawn? So there could be money or a property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall that comes in. It could legit be a property, like a home. This is a home, this is a home. But again, it kind of feels like if something started, it ended real quick. Because there's discord amongst family or friends. And this could be family. So the decisions and or the choices are based around heavy emotion, whether someone is going to be separating from someone or trying to stand ground on the direction that they're heading into. The soulmate connection is the one that's being protected here, right? Defended, which is the masculine wanting that spiritual love. The person that they want to reciprocate and work it out with. That can be the wish fulfillment, okay? In majors, I do see heavy Aquarius energy out here with the Fool card and the Star. I see it even on the World card because that's Saturn. All right, and then that's the only majors out here is Aquarius's energy. Oh, and Cancer. Okay. I do see Libra. I see Leo, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy, and a little bit of Taurus. A little bit of Taurus. There's gonna be somebody walking away and leaving someone else out in the cold, and that person's gonna experience some sort of broken heart. It's gonna cause conflict because that person's not ready to move on, right? Like that's what I see under that side. Over here, the success lies with the person that's gonna come in, tell the truth, and say, "This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to manifest. I'm attracted to you," or I want to focus on this. Wheel of Fortune, it changes everything, and that's where you have to kind of make a decision because someone else is feeling rejected. I mean, where do we move forward? What's here? Recognition and reward for merit. I want to see like where the success is coming in, because it says you're on the right path regarding some sort of aspect in your life, victory in some sort of endeavor. Over here, you got recognition of your worth for marriage. You got success with good plans and hard work. So something literally needs a plan. Like I was getting change of plans. So you got great fortune here. Courthouse is here. Coffin. Wealthy man. Adjudication. What is going on? Main female on the bottom of the deck. Split the deck occupation. Okay. Apparently this is something that needs to be negotiated in resolving a court issue. And where your property or your money doesn't come through, whether it's being provided for a home, for a family, for someone that's committed in marriage, I don't know. But there's discord here because something keeps like beginning and then ending. And then in the near future, it looks like there's an illusion surrounding why someone isn't with their spiritual union. And if the spiritual love is coming out over top of this masculine that's doing something out of generosity just to keep their quote-unquote fortune or their happiness, then this is the reason why the feminine is in the energy of protection with all these strong emotions, turning from love to hate real quick. I don't know if the feminine is the one that has an occupation. Why the hell is there a wealthy man here? Okay. Hold on. I don't want that. I saw the Queen of Swords over here, and I split the deck, and she's there with the Seven of Cups, which is at the end of this reading here, with how someone has a victory in some sort of endeavor. So the Queen of Swords would typically have gained clarity or knows the truth, but it's saying that she's the one that doesn't know something. Something is being kept a secret, or they're keeping the secret from this Queen of Swords. So we're just going to put those two cards down for a second. She could be the one choosing to move on from a situation, because I saw the Six of Swords as well, and the Six of Swords was on the side of where the soulmate connection is. And that typically is what the masculine wants. I'm just going to get into clarifying this first, and then we're going to come back to this. Because I feel like if she's the main female, she's having some sort of thing going on with her occupation. She's coming out as like the only female in this reading as the Queen of Swords. So heavy Aquarius energy overall. We've seen it already. Show me the Great Fortune. The Eight of Wands. That's like unexpected news of great fortune because of a court issue. That could be like sudden changes to great fortune. That could be unexpected news of great fortune. That could just be like positive movement forward with great fortune. Show me this court issue. The Three of Pentacles. It happens to be with the workplace. Okay. I don't know if this person is dealing with a court issue, with the person that's of authority having some sort of control over a specific ending. Because I'm seeing the courthouse issue being directly next to a coffin, like the ending of something. And then that's what I'm saying, there's some sort of adjudication here happening with like the masculine and the feminine overall. Show me the coffin. What is ending here? So this could be someone's career. The Three of Pentacles is Mars and Capricorn. That could be like someone's reputation, their public image, their career. All right, or that could just be the masculine wanting to take someone to court. Because the masculine would be the seen as, you know what I mean? Saturn's energy, the one that's in authority here. I don't know if that's what this person is waiting for. It's like a sudden change of fortune, all right? Because the Great Fortune card, the fortune is already up there. They're seeking like sudden changes or positive moving forward in connection to their fortune. Let's just say it's some sort of inheritance that's supposed to come in for a home, or I don't know, this could be like a lawsuit type of thing. Show me this coffin. What is the ending all about? Is coming back out with Two of Cups? Does this person choose to end it with their soulmate, the one that they have spiritual love for? Just to create some sort of illusion to keep this person up here that has stronger emotions, so that that person doesn't flip-flop from having love to hate real quick or something. On the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. I'm telling you, change of plans. Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. That's a very quick moving energy where it says, well, change of plans. We're heading in a different direction here fairly quickly. My investments are elsewhere. And you're like, huh? Eight of Pentacles. Because technically over here, Seven of Wands, the person that they were trying to defend with the connection of that Two of Cups, their soulmate, they seem to want it to be reciprocating with and working it out with. Eight of Pentacles. There's that Six of Swords. Spirit wanted me to see it again because it came out behind that Queen of Swords. Somebody's like, just move on. Just move on. So if someone tried to like hold a boundary up with you or try to keep you at arm's length, it's because they're trying to connect with their soulmate. They're in reciprocation. There could be a lot of money involved there. All right, but this Aquarian energy that's here ends up being left out in the cold, heartbroken or separated from. There's a lot of conflict apparently. And then it's like, all right, well, you have to move on and find your happiness. So again, the Queen of Swords is coming out as the Aquarian energy over here in this deck with the Seven of Cups, which over here is clarified by you being on the right path regarding some sort of aspect in your life and having some sort of victory and endeavor. So if this is discord amongst family and or friends, if you thought you were having a brand new beginning, it only immediately ended like that. And someone here is like grieving. So I don't know if you were seen as this person's friend. Because the Three of Cups could definitely be like family and or friends. And I see those three spilled cups. But then this person is choosing their soulmate over the friend. Something like this. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it is. They're going to try to defend and or protect their soulmate type of energy there. All right, we get it. So then, the main female, courtship, pathway, thief. That helped. So the person that the main female was courting, all right, it kind of looks like she takes the loss. She has to move in a different direction. Who's over here? Oh, my bad. It wasn't the Queen of Swords that I saw. It was the King of Swords. Rather, same type of energy, because, I mean, these two people would then be, like, divorced. But that's what I saw. Alright. But there's something about, like, wanting to stand ground, create some sort of firm foundation. Or that's what the manipulation was. Or is. Because it could be, like, present or, you know what I mean? Probably more than likely already happened. But this main female is focused on occupation, is what it's saying. Side note, if there's also spiritual love, because she could be a high priestess, I'm seeing the number 2. She probably has like a spiritual connection to this person, the one that they have spiritual love for. I'm seeing like the Emperor and the Empress, and that's possibly how all this wealth is coming in, because there's lots of fortune and connection, like there's in some sort of inheritance here, in connection to a home or a family dynamic. It's weird. A lot of people coming out on the back of those cards. I'm not even going to look into it anymore, because there's like a mature woman there, there's a privileged lady there, and it's all connected to how this wealth and fortune comes in. Let's get back to this. So let's see let's call it the Queen of Swords energy down this way with the Seven of Cups, and how to overcome whatever this illusion is, or how many options are laid out on the table here, because it looks like she's on the right path regarding some sort of aspect in her life. The Three of Cups. She's the friend. Got it. It's very clear. She's the friend. She's dealing with like her occupation. Because if she's the main female in all of this, she's dealing with occupation here. But then there's also like emotions involved, which is weird. Five of Cups. And now I see why there's grievance. See what I'm saying? There's grievance there. There's like lots of emotions involved, because she wants reciprocation from the masculine energy. Strong feelings for that masculine. And that's what's being protected by the masculine. It's so crazy. These cards out there, like, these are two different decks. That's the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands came out here with wanting to protect the spiritual union. The masculine is doing something out of generosity because he genuinely has spiritual love for this feminine here. But it kind of feels like it's a third-party situation. Like strong emotions. And then the person that wants reciprocation emotionally with the Five of Cups. There's lots of emotions there. But the Queen of Swords is coming out like, oh, this is just all an illusion. Well, we're just friends. Three of Cups. You know what I mean? Let me clear this out. I do want to clarify one more thing real quick. Show me that adjudication energy in between that masculine and feminine energy. Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles. So it looks like there's, that's crazy. The person that was kind of left out in the cold, there's a lot of passion there still. Knight of Cups. Could be the person they were courting. Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups. Got it. They have to keep the boundary up with the person that seems like it's just an illusion. So that would be the Queen of Swords. Or that could just be the Queen of Swords, you know, energy on how they're responding to remaining on path, you know what I mean, with some sort of victory here. Because adjudication says there has to be some sort of negotiation, mediation. Same thing like the Four of Swords. Okay? That's crazy. Craziness. Said greetings from where? Miami. Welcome in, sweetie. Okay. The moon in Scorpio could be of significance. A lot of feminine power, a lot of heightened emotions, a lot of jealousy, envy, competitiveness overall. Um, could be obsession. Heavy on the Gemini energy with Saturn and Venus. I'm seeing like flattery could be like two lovers at the same time. All right, I don't know. It's almost like something is not supposed to be spoken about. I do see Seven Swords. That's betrayal. That's infidelity. That's cheating. That is jealousy, envy. Yeah. It's given heartbreak. I see the cross through the heart up top. Someone has like a star trapped in this web. I don't know if you guys can really see that. That's a web. And the star is like in the web. Something that you know someone doesn't want you to speak on. There could be like some sort of restriction to you, you know, speaking whatever it is that you have concentration on. It's weird. The impulsiveness card is out again. And detachment. I see 111. It's given Aries and Aquarian energy. This typically is sextile. And then flirtation. Charity. This is like a light-hearted, carefree time. That's what that feels like. I don't know if someone's like dating a foreign lover here. I see that as well. I don't know if someone has a lot to do with like courting someone to like foster parent their child. That could be that situation as well. But this kind of gives me like impulsively detach from something. Like like get it done and do it quickly. Like detach from something quickly. Why is that? Like let's just say someone has two lovers at the same time. With the Venus and Gemini we just saw. And I'm seeing Venus in Sagittarius, which is the opposition to that energy. Someone would be only dealing with someone just for the fun of it. Like just for a flirtatious type of energy. Wanting to be surrounded by someone so that they can foster parent their child. It's weird. Wow. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. See what I'm saying? I knew there was like, there's family involved and children here. Something about like foster parenting. Or someone wanting support, you know what I mean, while involving themselves with family. It's crazy. Sorry, I don't know. Something just popped up out of my files, like my download. Maybe there's a download. Okay. Um, somebody's going to be receiving help here from their family with this. That's what it feels like. Because this is a support card, and that is family. All right, they're trying to come in and support you with something. It could be involving children. I don't know, maybe you're being watched over. It's like impulsively detach from this and do it quickly. Like you might feel like you're in, you have a sense of flirtation vibe with someone, but what they generally want from you is to do something out of charity, like foster parent a child or support them in the family dynamic or something like this. Interesting. Rise and shine, you guys. I think we're officially now at the top of the morning. It's 7:03 on the clock, and we are planetary hour of the sun right now. All right, so the sun in Leo just came out in the last spread. If you guys are just getting in here, and there's it looks like a masculine and a feminine going head to head over happiness. Rise and shine. The Knight of Swords. There's fast incoming changes, communication. There could be frustration in the energy where there could be like an argument or something. But I don't think that's giving me that. There's something successful here with the Queen of Pentacles. So there was the main female coming out with her occupation. If you're being supported by family, if you have something that you're passionate about, all right, I feel like you have others that are like watching over you as you continue to move forward with this so that you accelerate very quickly. I feel like you may not want to walk away from the situation because it feels like you're going to end up taking a loss. It's causing some sort of frustration here, but I feel like Spirit is telling you to hurry up and quickly detach from something. Because you may not know what you're about to step into here. Like somebody may just need support heavily with family, or I don't know if is that a myth. I just heard that could be the mission. Like what the fuck is happening? Is this like a mission that you're being sent in to do? Because Saturn says you need to create some sort of structure somewhere. If you're needed for a certain situation, Spirit will use you. But I don't know, it's saying to like impulsively detach from something. Like stop thinking so hard about something like if it's bad. Because technically it's not like you're going to be there forever. It's kind of what I'm getting. It does cause some sort of discord with family. The 9th and the 4th houses, they're 5 houses apart. Technically. That is a quincunx. That's discord. So if you're in a very conventional type of relationship with someone, and this person could be older than you, there's something involving those secrets that we were speaking about, the 7 of Cups. All right? It's almost like I'm only with this person because I'm holding some sort of secret from them. And that person, the secrets was coming out next to the King of Swords. Or, sorry, not the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Did I shuffle that card back in? Remember earlier when I saw the concentration card and I said, I see those 7 swords. And there was the little boogeyman sitting on top of the mouth. Like, don't fucking say something. Something was meant to be kept a secret in the connection that you have with that person. Even if you're just this person's friend, I don't feel that they feel that they have like a spiritual connection with their person. I feel rather it's with the star energy, the one that they have a wish fulfillment for. But they would need some sort of support in regarding family or children or something like that. That would be like having to make the decision. But Spirit is like, be careful because you don't know what you're signing up for. Holy shit. 7 of Swords is like you're going to be dealing with someone that's very jealous, envious, obsessive almost. Could be. This person has like a strategy. It's a strategy. This is the Moon in Aquarius energy though. I just said that was their wish fulfillment. What? If this is a third party situation, be careful on what you are investing yourself in here, because what this masculine wants could be like a wish fulfillment for the friend and a wish fulfillment for a lover. If they have a family with someone, that's still their wish fulfillment. If not, you're stepping into a situation in foster parenting this person's child when you guys just have a sense of a light flirtation. Because again, it's giving like multiple lovers at the same time. Something like this. So Spirit is just telling you to just detach and leave it alone. With this. Like, it's weird. How does the person feel about the situation if they are the outsider? Because it's given like the wish fulfillment is still there. How does this person feel outside of it? Exalted in the detachment. Like, I don't give a it's not giving a I don't give a shit. It's willing to give the person what they want. This is the Six of Pentacles, the Moon in Taurus. So it's like that energy has to be reciprocated. Like, does my person actually want to detach from me? Because if that's the case, then okay. This could involve a Taurus and an Aquarius. I see the second house and the 11th house. I tried to ignore the Sun in Taurus earlier when I saw it, because technically it didn't flow into the reading. Somebody would want you to come in and do charitable work, foster parent their child. That's the secret. That's the secret. Be careful what you sign up for. That's their defense mechanism or their strategy to try to get you to, you know what I mean? To dominate over you. And you guys' spiritual love connection with Mars and Sag, because it kind of feels like if I have spiritual love for you and I have to leave my past person, or you know what I mean? I feel like there's a feminine energy trying to protect a child. The masculine energy is the one that has spiritual love, and then there's fortune in the middle of that. So it could be a child, it could be a child, it could be a love affair, it could be someone's happiness, it could be like what they desire. That's what I'm saying. So the person that's like the outsider, or the person that felt left out in the cold, technically is like, well, is that how we're moving forward? Is that how it's reciprocated? Are we detached? All right, because technically that's the secret. It's like the secret is I want you to come in and foster parent my child. If they don't, Spirit said don't say that. Okay. Okay, I won't say it. I won't say it. Just completely just shut my damn ear. Because it will be looking like somebody's going to end up seeking revenge. I'm not going to say what I was about to say, because it's not good. It's not a good thing. Yeah. It's pretty much seen as manipulation. Ooh, that just gave me like a whole shock through my, through my body. Spirit's like, don't say that. Got it. 8th house energy here, heavy. That's crazy. So look at it. 8th house energy, and by the way, we're about to step into the Sun in Scorpio in like the next couple days. So we've got right now Mercury in Scorpio, Mars is in Scorpio, the Sun is about to step into Scorpio, the Moon will be in Scorpio, and we will also see, I think Lilith is still in Scorpio too. So heightened emotions, jealousy, competitiveness, obsession, deep emotional feelings, secrets, mysteries, that type of thing is here. Somebody's going to end up trying to seek revenge with Mars and Scorpio's energy. Which, by the way, when we started this reading, we were at a semi-square, meaning there was like slight tension with Mercury and Mars, and the Moon being in Libra. All right, so the Moon in Libra is typically about relationships, partnerships. It could be friends, it could be family, it could just be seen as like, you know what I mean, like a one-on-one type of connection as well. But there's like manipulation, revenge, and secrets out here. Your person's intention may not be the best. May not. I keep seeing a lot of like quincunx energies as well. Because even from, what did we see earlier? The ninth house to the fourth house, that's a quincunx. Now I'm seeing the second to the ninth house. That's another quincunx. So quincunxes are typically like disharmony, discord. It just doesn't work well. Tell me a little bit more about this manipulation energy here. The Wheel of Fortune. So things work out in this masculine's favor. Seven of Pentacles, and where they want their investments before somebody moves on. It's almost like I gotta get out of the situation what I wanted. Two of Wands before I make another plan. See? Like before I have a brand new beginning elsewhere. It's the manipulation, ouch, of how to emotionally withdraw and get away with it. This is a loss. This is Saturn and Pisces current transit. This is the loss. This is crazy. Ten of Pentacles. This person is afraid of losing their family. So it was coming through as like something lacking in this person's life, whether that was love, money, or goals, right? And this can be anything. I'm just seeing it as there was heavy emotions coming through in the beginning of the reading. So we're going to focus on it being like a love reading, right? There is a third party involved. There is lots of illusions. We saw someone being in regret, someone emotionally withdrawing from a situation or wanting to. All right. So I do feel that third party, the person that's left out in the cold typically, would be seen as wanting to understand that whether that's being reciprocated, do you actually want to detach? The secret is the person wants somebody to come in and do some sort of charitable work and foster parent a child. Okay? This could be this person trying to seek revenge and be manipulative to the other third party energy and how to work in their favor of, okay, I'm going to invest in this, I'm going to move on with this, but I also want to create a happy family dynamic. That's their defense mechanism, to dominate someone, which would be that person having a spiritual union or a spiritual love for someone else. Jeez. Show me more about this, because that's discord. Anything that has to do with like a spiritual union is not good. You don't never work with that. Yeah, that shit's never gonna work. That's like over and out, you know what I mean? That's what that gives. Over and out. See what I'm saying? They take the emotional loss. That's like the person that's going to be in regret or in sorrow or in heartbreak because they ended up losing out on the third party and having to focus on just who they have that spiritual connection with. But that's part of the manipulation. I can't make it up. I just seen the Magician twice in two different decks. This person doesn't know how to deal. They don't know how to deal with their emotions. They come off as like a Page of Wands. They don't know how to deal with their emotions. Or when they have passion for something, they don't know how to respond to that. You know what I mean? The sun and the moon and the opposition of the 6th and the 12th houses, that's heavy. That's heavy. Okay, let me just be clear because I'm gonna say the message because I see it. There is balance here with the sun and the moon. So there is like yin and yang energies here. But I see it being with the 6th house and the 12th house. The 12th house is saying like this person could have, I don't want to say it's like poor health. Typically anything with the moon in Pisces, that's going to be in a state of imprisonment. Quote unquote. 12th house has to do with like things that are of the unseen. Imprisonment. Illnesses. Alright, this person could be like mentally ill. or going through something where this is the reason why they tap into their spirituality, is because that's what keeps them in better health or something like this. They receive like synchronistic signs or messages, or I'm seeing this older woman here standing with a pet. They would need someone around them to feel like they have a sense of loyalty. Okay. There's something that they're gaining to help them in connection to their crown chakra as well. As I see, she's like has the water bearer. I mean, Aquarius's energy was heavy in the reading, so I don't know if the Aquarian energy is meant to come in and lift someone up spiritually. Okay, for someone that's dealing with some sort of mental imprisonment because of the situation at hand. Because that's exactly what this could be, like the need to detach so much from the mental. The cranium is there, and there's like many different things going on at many different times, you know what I mean? And being able to do that gives this person a sense of escapism, where they're able to imagine in the background, in their subconscious energy, what they want to see connected to what they've been keeping a secret, and why they want someone to be charitable in connection to their family. All right, this is fourth house energy. It would be like mothering a child or foster parenting a child. There's something that this person could be dealing with mentally where they need help to better their health. So they go to an empath, or, you know what I mean? That's what I see here. Because if not, this person is going to continuously try to manipulate or seek revenge in connection to their secrets that they're trying to hide. 888. So this could be fucking with someone's value. Second house energy is here twice. Someone's spiritual value. Alright. This could be affecting one's like future with the 11th house. And even someone's family or home, or a connection with a mother figure. So Sun and Scorpio is coming. This is the energy. Damn. Things might be a little extreme right now. I mean, this 8th house energy is crazy. I mean, look. Oh, that's crazy as fuck. You've got Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, and the Sun out here, all in 8th house energy. Wow. That's crazy as hell. Insane. I'm reading your message, sweetie. Give me 1 second. I've been there and done that too. Except for I don't have the dog. He does. I get it though. That's crazy. That sucks. Ooh. You're welcome, Amber. I hope it resonates with you, sweetie, but I don't do personal readings. Someone's not bullied. Someone's not bullied. Someone's not being fully honest with you about their intentions. This person, I feel like they need to come off a bit more direct in what it is that they want from you. I don't know whose behalf I'm speaking on here, okay? So just take it as it resonates. Someone does want commitment, but it has to be something traditional. The Sun. They found happiness in the past. How is the energy now? Three of Wands. They want to continue that. And the truth has to be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I don't feel like this person was being fully honest with you on what it is that they want. There's a lot of fixed energy here. Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo's out here. They're delaying something for a reason. It's because they have to make a decision. And where they want to invest and how that's going to take place with the Eight of Pentacles. How that's all going to work out. All right, Spirit is saying be patient. With Temperance being here, I need some tea so bad. I think I need coffee. The way I woke up this morning was really bad. I literally woke up to the smell of shit. I was like, well, this is a shitty ass morning. The puppy pooped on the floor. I had to go clean it up. Anyway, back to this. They know exactly what they desire. They want, you know what I mean, long-term stability, and it kind of feels like they're trapped up in their mind about it. All right, whoever this is, this person's highly connected to lots of materialistics. I see 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant energy is here as well. That's a heavy Taurus energy. There's this person, whatever's traditional for them, it's connected to like lots of materialistics. So someone here isn't telling the truth about why they were so happy with you in the past. But they want to continue making some sort of progress with that, and that's the truth. But this person has to make a decision, and they're connected too much with the materialistics here. Whether this is work, whether this is, you know, someone mothering a child, okay? It kind of feels like even the child was meant to be sitting with a bag. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at the pentacle on the baby's hand. Somebody's connected to wealth or fortune, or this is what it is. Craziness. I just heard Samantha. What the hell was that? I don't get names. I don't get names ever. That was specific for somebody. A Samantha. Oh. Judgment in the Page of Wands. Somebody's going to be reconciling with a child here named Samantha. That's weird. That child could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Or someone is going to name their child Samantha if they have a baby with their lover. It's weird. I don't know. This is too much. I heard Samantha. I don't know why, but there's a little girl in that picture. Okay. Any other messages here? She's back. First it was the King of Swords, now it's the Queen of Swords. What's going on here? Oh. You may not know this, but there could be someone wanting to return and express their emotions to you if you guys are separated. They won't work it out. They want to change some shit up. They're not telling you that yet, though. They're keeping it to themselves. Someone's actually purchasing a home for you. I heard it's like, they're going over the contract. I feel like someone doesn't have the ability to control their emotions, or they're trying to. Like, that's possibly what's needed here. They're going to hold back from you for a while. if there's a masculine involved here with children, the masculine has the child. There's something about a home being like, this person wants to be committed to you in a home environment, like in marriage or something traditional with children, like something like that. They're actually trying to figure out how to bring that to you. Creating some sort of stability. Any other message? This is just too much. This is a work message. More hard shit. Okay, you don't see this coming, but whatever you do for work that you've been waiting for this thing to take off for you, your contract's already being negotiated. Your past was already the brand new beginning. You're about to sign the contract now. Your shit's about to take off like crazy. Anything that you've been dealing with regarding like heartbreak, sorrow, loss, betrayals, infidelity, if there's been any speculation of you being indecisive of where you need to invest, you got so much money coming your way. Everything you desired is like right behind you. Have it more. You might be meeting with somebody that's like a great boss, like a great person. Okay, don't say that. All right. Wow. Why? Why can't I say that? Okay. Because it's, what do they call that? NDA. Yeah. It's like, why can't I say that? NDA. All right. Damn it. I hate when I get those messages. I hate when I get those messages. Don't say things. Don't say. All right. Anything else? That's cute. That's fine. If somebody held back from you, if someone betrayed you, it's because their brand new beginning is not with you. It's with someone else. Yeah. Oh. I heard sorry. Somebody's just trying to like look out for you, is what it feels like. Yeah. I heard sorry. It's like, gotta go. This person, I heard they fell for you. Like they were kind of fucked up in their head about you a little bit. They fell for you, the hangman. It's like they had to kind of take a step back. Or you did. Why? What's going on here? This person could desire a child. Somebody also is looking into getting a divorce. Wow. I know you lying. So earlier, somebody's looking into getting a divorce here. That's possibly why they're holding back. They don't want to have the brand new beginning yet. They kind of have to deal with like a difficult ending first. I don't know if somebody's choosing it to leave like what they thought was their wish fulfillment, Because, again, the person that they left out in the cold, it kind of feels like they need to seek some sort of justice. It's like, I've been looking you out. Earlier, we seen um, the Fool card come out, and then it was the World card. It was like, as soon as something started, it ended. Now, this time, something will officially end, and the brand new beginning will begin. Different deck as well. With the World card to the Fool. We got it out of this deck. Out of the Wisdom of the Owls earlier. Show me again. Is that what that is? Show me one more time. They don't want to show me the ending in this deck. They want to show me judgment. They don't, I mean, it's the World card's a Fool card. They don't want to show me that here. They want to show me judgment. The reconciliation and how the brand new beginning is going to be more successful this time around. With the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune. Because it kind of feels like this person would have to reject and separate from whoever it is that they don't want. That they have to end it with. That's going to be the difficult ending. So this person is like hanging upside down waiting. Okay, so I don't know, someone's seeking like divorce. That's difficult for them. They have their boundary up possibly right now. It could be, again, children involved. There could be looking into getting a divorce with, you know, having to look over contracts and shit like that. Be careful with Mercury going retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius. We're already in, well, not yet. The 21st of October, we go into Mercury pre-shadow phase with that new moon Libra energy. And then the moon goes into Scorpio the same day as well. At 11:43 a.m. Big deal there. Listen, there's a lot of messages in this reading. That main one was telling me that somebody has to make a choice. They have a major, major choice coming up here. And you might not be ready for it. I mean, that's kind of what it's giving me. I'll get you guys a... Where is it? Oh. An angel tarot before we go. And then I'm out of here. Maybe I can go back to sleep now. Ten of Swords. Revelation. Protects from sadness and gives revelations and dreams. Wow, I guess I should go back to dreams and see what takes place there. A non-disclosure agreement. Thank you, Corinne. Yeah, I was getting like NDA. I knew what it meant, but I was getting that. It's like, don't see that. Corinne said, good dreams to you. I hope so. I normally do have good dreams. I just woke up to the smell of shit this morning. That was just so random. I was like, oh, I know I'm not going back to sleep now. So, here I am. So, the Tower is here. Ten of Swords in the Tower. That's, wow. Major unexpected changes. Major ending. Major, again, infidelity, betrayal. But it's like wrapping something up so that you can protect yourself from some sort of sadness from happening, or, you know, aid in whatever's transforming in your life, or whatever the disruption was about, or the warning of the disaster. You know what I mean? It's like, it's here. I see the number 17. The moon is here as well. Divine revelation. So again, revelation. It's going to reveal the messages to you. All right, but it also has the power to destroy the enemy, pretty much. So you're being warned about some sort of disaster and you're having some sort of aid in what's supposed to transform around you. There's also divine revelation here that's going to reveal the messages so that it's given to you in your dream state, is what it looks like. Show me this. You got two archangels here, a Gabriel and Uriel. And then the Seven of Pentacles here. So use your discernment. General prosperity comes through, and there is a deliverance from a prisoner. All right. Affinity and friendship, obtaining the friendship of anyone. Ace of Swords. This could be the truth about like the connection that you share with someone, meaning your friend. All right. If you guys started off as friends and you have a spiritual love a connection with that person, that could be that. All right. I love you guys, and I'll catch you for a community chat later today. Bye.